Hello, hello second sim. How are you all? Hope so you all are fine. So today I'm going to discuss about a particular poem that is Harlem, which has been written by Langston Hughes. So before discussing, I got to say why Langston Hughes has written this poem. Now, a literary and cultural movement among black Americans which flourished from the early 1920s to 1930s. Now, it was also called the New Negro or Black Renaissance. Now, the movement put considerable emphasis on the prominent heritage of American blacks. Now, there was a lots of problem between the whites and the blacks in America. And Langston Hughes is a black writer. And here in this poem, he is inspiring the other black writers to write something for the black and not write even a single line or to praise a single line for the whites. So let's come to the text. You please keep the text near you so that it becomes clear to you. Now Harlem. Now Harlem, what it is? Now Harlem, it's the population of the area of Upper Manhattan. It's a place in Upper Manhattan where the black people they stay there. And this Harlem, like uh, here he has given another name like latter named Dream Deferred. Okay, the other name of this Harlem is Dream Deferred. The deferred means postponed. Now the blacks they were having lots of dreams to do something, but the writers they were not doing anything. And for this reason, Langston Hughes wants to inspire the black writers to write something for their what to say for their class for the black races. So what he says in this particular poem, let's go through it. See what he's saying. What happens to a dream deferred? That means they were dreaming, but the dream is postponing, and postponing. It is not coming to reality. So here Langston is saying to the writer, what happened to our dream? We had lots of dream to do. We have lots of work to do. But where is our dream? We must make our dream come true. So he's saying, what happens to a dream deferred? Does it dry up like a raisin in the sun? What happened to you people? Your dream has been dried up or what? Like a raisin. You know raisin? We call in our local language what kismis. That whether it has been dried up like a kismis in the sun or raisin in the sun or fester like a sword or has it like your dream has been fester like a sore? That means a sore, we know, a painful thing which we get in our body. So whether like this has happened, that it has been fester like a sore and then run, that means he is saying that whether you are having a sore. Now take an example. I'm saying you what he means to say here. Suppose if you are a sore inside your body, and ultimately that particular sore, ultimately after some time, after some days, it becomes like a pus comes to appear from there. So if the pus don't come out, that means the sore is very much painful. So here he means to say that whether your dream has been just like or faster like a sword and then run, that means then run means that means they're yellowish liquid, that means which get infected in your tissue, okay, if you keep for many days, if you don't treat. So he's referring this with his dream, that whether your dream has been just like a sword on your body which is not coming out, okay, or does it stink like a rotten meat? And see the images he's using here. He's saying that does it stink like a rotten meat? Whether your dream has is stinking we know means as a bad smell, stinking like a rotten meat. Okay, meat we know the flesh. So whether your dream has been just like is stinking like a rotten meat, or crust and sugar over like a syrup sweet. What he's saying, that means, or crust means the harder part of, you can say the example, the harder part of a bread which is little bit like a brownish color. So he's saying whether you dream or crust and sugar over, and if I put like sugar on it and make it a syrup, you see the color comes to be a syrup of a which we take when we have like cough and all. So he's saying whether your dream has been like that or crust and sugar over like a syrup sweet, that means to form crust like dried sweet syrup, So actually he saying this so that the other writers, other black writers get inspired and write something for the black people. May it just sage like a heavy load. No, he's saying that may it just say. Says means like sink gradually under pressure, or whether you have been sinked by the pressure, okay, gradually by the pressure of the whites. Why are you scared? So here he's inspiring to the what to say to the black writers, just like you can say the example of our Indian writer Rabindranath Tagore. Like he has written a poem called Where the Mind is Without Fear. Now here also, where the mind is, he was inspiring the Indian people to rise up from his sleep and go against the British. So here the same thing also, here the black people, the Langston is saying to the black people to rise up. Okay, don't be in pressure, don't be scared of the white people, come out and do something for our class. So he's saying, may it just say just like a heavy load, or does it explode? So he's saying, give vent suddenly to emotion and anger. So will it explode all of a moment? So he's saying that their emotions, patience, and anger, which had been suppressed for age, came like a volcano. So it may come out like a volcano. You know the volcano, when it comes from the very fast. So he's saying, what your people are doing it, or does it explode? So when it's going to explode? So here Hughes appealed to his fellow black writers to glorify in their writings the history of the past without fear or shame. They should not write a single line to please the whites. That means he is totally against the whites, and he's saying to the black to write something. That means you people are having a dream, but where is your dream gone? Make your dream come true. So this poem is all about this. Like, especially he's talking about that, like you see, like it was during this period of history that the African American, African American writing reached its height of perfection. Now this movement is a turning point, in the history of Afro American writing, because following this, black writing has come to the considered a part and parcel, to the mainstream American literature. So by these things, okay, by writing these things, the black writer has reached their climax in their writing. So I think you have understood. The poem is very short, but it has got lots of inner meaning in it. So hope so you understand what I have said. So it is all about Harlem Renaissance. So go through it, listen to it. I think you will understand. Thank you very much. Stay fine, stay happy, stay at home. Thank you.